welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I am building these two cute loft twin homes. So I don't know where, well, I do know where the inspiration came from. I don't know why I'm saying I don't know. I do know. I was looking at a home floor plan site, and this isn't off a floor plan or anything, but I just saw a long narrow home, and it made me think of townhomes, which turned into these like twin homes. I don't know. I was only going to do one, and then somehow it turned into two. And you know what? I don't care. But I don't know why I keep insisting on doing these like multiple house builds, because I always get burnt out furnishing. But unlike Monday's video, I did furnish both of these both of these houses. They have two very kind of different styles on the inside. They're almost identical on the outside except for in color, but on the inside they are definitely different. So stay tuned to see that. And yeah, so I'm pretty pumped about this. I think they turned out really cute. I was just like, before I started building this, I had literally just been complaining on Twitter that I had no inspiration. I was like, I don't know what to build. I just want to build something and I'm not inspired. And then I got into the game and I saw that floor plan. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I lied, I guess. Now I'm inspired. So, lesson here is that the trick to getting inspired is just to complain about being uninspired. And then it'll just click right in your head. So, yeah. Also, I really wanted to take a break from Sulani. As much as I love that world, it is so, so beautiful. Sometimes you just need a little break. And plus, I get burnt out so quickly of the same thing over and over again. Plus, all that I was making was like the same like beach shack, except in one video I just did one, and in the other video I did three. So I want to do something different, and I've never done houses like this before. Okay, so here's my concept for this house, because I gave them a shared backyard. So what is happening in my head is that it's like two siblings that live one in each house, or maybe they're twins or something, but they bought this house or they bought these houses in the same like block, and then they decided to like just put the backyard together and build a pool, and they have this really cool place to hang out with all their friends and stuff because they're really close, and you know, they don't want to be that far apart from each other. So yeah, that's why they have a shared backyard. So it is a little weird, but that's the storyline that was in my head while I was building. And so yeah, so we're coming into the interior of the first house. This one is pretty typical of my normal interiors, I think. And look I didn't use the Jungle Adventure fridge or stove. Go me. I did use the Jungle Adventure mirror though, at least once in this build. But you know what? It can't, one step at a time, okay? One step at a time. This one is pretty, like I said, pretty typical of how I typically furnish my houses. There's a lot of, I think, greens and yellows and pinks and purples and kind of pastel colors. So it is quite different from the neighboring house, which of course we will see. I'm not just gonna like, well, okay. I posted some pictures on Instagram and Twitter. So it's not like people haven't seen it. But I don't know if those people are gonna watch this video, so I don't know. But anyway, speaking of Twitter and Instagram, they're linked down below. If you want to see, I post all sorts of things on Twitter, and on Instagram I actually post some screenshots, like work in processes and from my own personal gameplay, just whatever happens in my game. Sometimes I like to take screenshots. I don't know. Sue me. Ooh, I did use more Jungle Adventure. See, I didn't use the Jungle Adventure fridge, so I used the Jungle Adventure couches. At least I'm pretty sure that's what I used. Yeah. And then, so they're both completely open concept on the first floor, except obviously the bathroom is closed. And then the upstairs bedroom is like a loft. And there is no bathroom up there. So they're just one bedroom, one bathroom homes. And yeah, they're not too big. They're not small. They're smaller, on the smaller side. I'm trying to build more like reasonable builds. I feel like when I first started building, they were just giant. And I mean, really, like when I actually play the game, I actually like to have smaller builds or one level, one story builds, because I like to know where my Sims are. I hate having to like jump between all the levels to see where everyone is. And especially when I was still doing the 100 baby challenge, like trying to go up and down constantly to find out where all these children were was just crazy. But yeah, ooh, here's the jungle adventure mirror. I don't think I put it in the other one. I don't know. But I threw a lot of plants around. I've been really super, super enjoying cluttering things up lately. I think I mentioned this in one of my last videos, but I'm getting more familiar with the catalog, which is crazy for me to say because I've been doing speed builds for a while. Like when I first started my channel, I only did Let's Plays, and I posted every single day. And it was like probably a month or so before I started doing like speed builds. So I'm still actually pretty new to building in The Sims 4. That's crazy. But I'm just so excited. Like I feel like things are getting better and they're improving, and I watch so many speed builds and I try to like learn as much as I can from other people, from my friends who are builders, from other simmers out there. Like there's just such a wealth of information on YouTube. It's crazy. I don't know, but yeah. I didn't imagine any jobs for these simmers. What am I saying? For these Sims. But I gave them both computer desks. Even the furniture layout in both of the homes is pretty similar, but they're just different styles. So, yeah, we're coming back here to clutter up the kitchen a little bit. I love putting things on top of the microwave now and on top of the refrigerator because that is super realistic. Any house that I've ever been in, people definitely keep stuff on both of those places. Well, I can't keep anything on top of my microwave because my microwave is above my stove now, but when I did have a microwave on the counter, I always had stuff on top of it. Also, on that same note, this is such a minuscule thing, but I totally want microwaves that go above stoves. That's all I want in life. Is a microwave above the stove in The Sims. I know, it's super important. But yeah, so now we're moving out to the bedroom. This is my favorite, and of course the wall is purple. Like I'm just gonna own it at this point. I'm probably never gonna make a build where there isn't purple. Even in that haunted house collab that I did, I furnished a purple room. Like I just can't not. I don't know. I could go without using the jungle adventure mirror, but I could not go without making a purple room of some sort. I just think that this would be such a like calming room. I want to go up here and sit in that chair and read a book and look down over my loft, and I don't know. that's what I want to do. But oh my goodness. So how is everyone doing today? You can always tell when I run out of things to talk about when I'm like, oh, how is everyone today? Not that I don't care. I do care. I want to know. Tell me how you're doing. But sometimes I just, I can ramble on and on some days. I'm kind of tired though. Like, I don't know. I just have not been sleeping well lately, and I don't know. I'm just kind of going with it. We're just going to go with this voiceover. We're almost done with this apartment though, and actually, this is not an apartment. And actually, we're not too far done with the video because really, I think in this one, the exterior took me the longest. This first house definitely took me the longest. And then I gave them a little sitting area outside. Nothing too detailed out here, just a grill. I think the other one has a grill too. Some plants and a little couch thing. And here we're moving into the second one. So now you can see already, even though I lightened up the color of those appliances, this one is darker. And when we get to the little dining area, you're going to see that there is a big pop of color. A very bold pop of color for that matter, which I'm pretty excited about because I think I've done a lot of black and white, but I haven't done a lot of black and white with a pop of color. And there it is, black and white and hot freaking pink. That's what we're doing. And then I love the wall color in this one. Like it's kind of purple pink, but I think with the black, like it just makes those black curtains and that black floor like really, really pop. And then whatever this couch is and these chairs that I use, I think they're from City Living. I have never used these before. And I'm kind of obsessed with them in this like hot pink berry color. I used to have a coat, like a winter jacket that color. I think I talked about this once and how I'd wear it. And there was this lady, I used to work at like this big retail chain, and this lady, she'd come in sometimes and she'd see me leaving and she'd be like, oh, lady in pink. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird, but that's what I remember. And it was like my favorite coat because I don't know. When I wore it, I just like stood out. And people would always, like, I don't know, that's just not my personality to, like, stand out. So people were always shocked that I would have this, like, super loud pink coat. I gave both of them art easels. I don't know if I kept it in, but I did put an easel on the porch of the first home. And then this one has one inside. And then, like I said, I don't know what they do for a living. I think they just, I don't know, they probably go to work. Like, weird. Oops, I just smacked the microphone a couple times. So if you hear it, oops, I did it again. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I can't, my arms, like, I don't know. I get really excited when I'm doing my voiceovers, and so my arms flail around like the wacky waving inflatable tube man. Just imagine that when you're listening to my videos. Just imagine that I'm sitting here waving my arms all over the place. And of course, now we're going on to the upstairs, and I think we're actually getting close to wrapping up. I'm not sure, but we'll see. And this is the same. Like, I went with very black and white, and then there's just some pops of color. So I used my favorite chairs ever. I love those polka dot ones. I am a big fan of polka dots, and there are not enough polka dots in The Sims. I don't know. And more mirrors, because I couldn't use the Jungle Adventure mirror in this one. It just didn't fit. So yeah, I'm gonna kind of, I think, go ahead and wrap up this voiceover. You should let me know what you think below. Do you like the first one better? Do you like the second one better? Do you like neither of them? I don't know. It won't hurt my feelings. I totally get it. It's not for everyone. But anyway, I had a ton of fun doing this. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And thank you so much for watching it. It makes me so happy that you'd spend your time listening to me ramble on about all these things. Anyway, thank you so much. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Of course, leave me a comment down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never, ever, ever miss a video.